everybody, I know y'all heard the news.
Oh my God, we're going to court. We're going breaking news. We're going to tribal court.
Post Sami, post honorary oaths.
It just broke today that instead of having an acknowledgement ceremony, we are going to have tribal court this following Monday on Raw 30.
And it is so sad.
Oh my God. I never thought it would come to this.
Post Sami.
At all. Guys, if you watched last night, you know last night was chaotic. You know we saw the real truth in Roman Reigns. We did.
Yeah. Last night was crazy, right? Last night was crazy. Man, the tribal chief was fed up with Sami. He told him, get out.
Get out. Go be with Kevin. You know, go find Kevin.
Go do your own bloodline.
You know, stop using my family or whatever. Literally, this just showed that, okay,
Roman is fed up. Roman is fed up with Sami's BS and so much more.
So much more. But guys, I can't believe it. We're going to have tribal court this following Monday.
When he told me that, I was like, what?
Yes. So let me go ahead and break it down to you guys. As you guys know, last night was wild. It really was. Last night, we saw basically Roman, Sami, and the damn KO problem we're telling you about.
Yeah.
Guys, if you did watch the show last night, you know that, well, something probably was not part of the show. Kevin Owens nearly took control of this whole contract signing.
Yeah, he did. Because as you guys know, during the contract signing, Roman Reigns don't come out first.
No, he does not. Roman Reigns does not come out first, which really threw me for a loop. Where I was like, why is Roman coming out first?
Exactly, and that's the craziest thing of them all. I'm like, why is he coming out first? Something must have been happened. And guess what happened? It happened.
It happened.
That problem he been having with KO.
It got even more worse. Kevin Owens' music did not even play. Kevin Owens came from out of the crowd and literally attacks the enforcer, Solo Sikoa, and then went after Roman. And then the Usos tried to come out and try to make it even, but they ended up getting messed up.
Man, and then look at this. Tap it off. He put Roman through the table.
He put Roman through a table.
Pop up, powerbomb.
The wise man is laying. He is watching as his tribal chief has been put through a table. And Kevin Owens, damn Kevin Owens.
Man, he sat up there and took the whole contract from Wise Man.
And then signed it. And then Sami Zayn, out of nowhere, after Sami Zayn was just giving orders, to literally make sure the private jet is fueled, make sure SUVs are pulled up so we can get up out of here.
Exactly. And that is what Sami did. But instead, once he heard about the chaos was going on, man, Sami came to the ring. But the craziest thing about that, KO ran from Sami.
Kevin Owens has never ran that fast ever in the history.
Never. But now it's questioning. Right now, the reason they having this tribal order, because it's now they are questioning Sami. Because if you guys looked, Sami the one that was holding the contract.
Sami was holding the contract. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens threw the contract at Sami Zayn and dipped.
And all of the bloodline is up there looking at Sami.
And it's like, what in the world is happening right now at the moment?
What are we about to
are we about to witness? Listen, the breaking news came today. We were supposed to have an acknowledgement ceremony. You guys know about that. It was presented. It was presented all this week. Acknowledgement ceremony on Raw 30 this Monday.
Yep. And a lot of special guests. You know, half of the whole Samoan family was going to be there. But apparently, things have changed. So, we got Sami up in tribal court. But you know something? This Roman Reigns issue, this KO issue, this started way before 2020.
Yes, it has. And we're going to take you back real quick and tell you about everything that's been going on right now. As you guys know, this KO and Roman Reigns situation started during the pandemic
of 2020.
Of 2020, worst year ever.
Yeah, man. It started during the pandemic time because around that time, you know, it was just Roman and Jay. Roman and Jay was basically beating down KO.
Yes, it was.
They was beating down KO, and KO got tired of it.
Kevin Owens never got no say-so at all in none of this.
No, he didn't.
The Bloodline was literally tapping that ass of Kevin Owens multiple times.
Exactly.
If he got wrong. Literally.
And that is exactly what's been going on ever since. I mean, you know, you remember that Friday, you know, thanks to Brock, you know, Sami, of course, had a title match against the Tribal Chief itself. And look what happened. The Usos threw the assist. And Roman Reigns won just like that.
With a spear and guillotine after choking the hell out of post Sami Zayn.
But we can't forget Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar played a huge role.
Brock Lesnar definitely played a huge role, saying we can be two Canadian brothers, Canadian stepbrothers. Come on, Sami, let's take you out here and let's meet the world. Let's do this and let's do that. God damn it, no. And so Brock played a huge role in that to get Sami Zayn sacrificed as the sacrificial lamb that he is.
Yep, and he lost. So, to get himself more relevant, he decided, you know, to go talk to the Tribal Chief. To do what he can to be with the Bloodline. It seems to us, Sami Zayn didn't care what it took.
Sami Zayn did not care what it took to be part of this bloodline.
A part of this family.
And everything that he did, multiple times, every time Sami Zayn had an opportunity to talk to these folks, he got turned around.
Exactly. Especially by, it wasn't even about the Usos. It was mostly by Jay.
It was mostly by Jay. It was never by Roman. But until finally, out of nowhere, out of the blue, I think you guys remember this episode when he actually wanted to have a conversation with Sami Zayn.
Which was shocking. I'm not going to lie on that. And then come to find out, man, Roman actually needed some help.
Needed help? When did you ever hear Roman say, I need a little help?
Exactly. You never hear the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, say he needs help.
Nothing. Nada. At all.
Never.
But the crazy part about it is, as you guys know, Sami Zayn has been really trying to be part of this with the Bloodline for the longest.
Yes, he has. And the point that it done got to a point where he's a part of it, it's like, I wouldn't say he's full blown, but he's just a part of it. But him being a part of it has came with some problems.
It came with issues. It came with problems. It came with a lot of things for real.
Exactly.
We've also had to deal with the likes of him and Jay trying to get along with each other.
Exactly.
You guys know how that went.
And it went horrible. Y'all know it. These two was down each other's throat. They cannot stop bickering, going back and forth. Man, Jimmy couldn't do nothing about it. Solo couldn't do nothing about it. The Wise Man damn sure couldn't do nothing about it. And Roman Reigns couldn't do anything.
Orders had to be done. Things had to be done in a certain way of the Bloodline way. Sami Zayn was not feeling none of it at first.
No, he
because
wasn't.
he did not know how to get his hands dirty. Well, in this case, that just shows you, Jay was like, if you're going to be part of this, you got to get your hands dirty.
Exactly.
You got to do something.
You got to follow orders. You got to do what the Tribal Chief says.
And Sami saying, no, saying, no, I'm not getting you chair. Jay said, get the chair.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
he yelled up. That was, man, Sami the one you could say he really cost him the match.
Really did. And like I said, finally, after, you guys remember the episode of SmackDown when we literally had, you know, YouTube. Whatever you got going on, you need to fix it now. You need to fix it now. Exactly. And Sami expressed how he felt in his way.
Yep.
And then you know you have Jay that says, I don't like you. I don't like you being around my family. I don't like none of this.
Yeah. He said, my dog this, my dog that.
And it was like, and then you had those famous words. Yes, you know those famous words.
Yeah, y'all do.
Whereas basically it's like, why are you getting mad at me? I'm trying to make peace. The tribal chief said make peace. I don't give a damn what the tribal chief wants.
Exactly. That's exactly what came out of Jay's mouth. But you know something? Sami, Jay, I was kind of glad when they finally got on the same page, you guys, because Sami was just trying to show Jay that he would do anything.
Because you couldn't find your inner Uzi? Your inner Uzi? What the hell is that? What is Uzi?
No one knows.
I'm like, well, you need to find your inner Uzi, or I'm gonna do something you ain't gonna like. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take that honorary ooze and make him a full-blown ooze. I'm gonna do something you ain't gonna like.
We're gonna call him Sami Uso.
We're gonna have him Sami Uso, y'all. Just like that. Oh. And as you can see, this is how all this had to play out. But you see, we had to finally, it all took war games. Exactly. We had to go into war games. Actually, scratch that. First, let's go back to that Friday night. Literally, when he ran into Kevin Owens backstage.
Oh, yeah.
And sneaky.
And was up there talking.
And was talking.
And Jay had the door open the whole time listening. Hell, he even asked Sami, yo, who you out here talking to? Sami lied. Sami lied. And of course, that did not sit right with Jay. So Jay had to run it by the tribal chief, the man himself. And what he did, he sat Sami down and asked Sami. Sami basically had to prove himself. How Sami had to prove himself was instead of Jimmy going out, he put Sami out.
And it's like, no, you don't go. You out there, go.
Yep.
And it's like, boom, just like that. You wanna show your loyalty. You wanna be part of this.
Now it's time.
Now it's time. Get in there and get your hands dirty and fight for my family.
The main thing was, don't get me wrong, Sami did what he had to do. As people saw that night, Sami actually did what he was supposed to do for the first time
he did.
ever. And from then on, it kind of became a problem with Roman. Because ever since that night, the spotlight has been on Sami.
Yes, it has. Every freaking time of the week. The attention was never on the enforcer Solo Sikoa. The attention was never on the Usos no more. Hell, it wasn't even on Roman anymore.
It was on the honorary Usos.
It was like a midnight phase of starlight.
Because every time the Bloodline came out, you saw Sami doing the little dance, crazy little dance, and then when they get in the ring ready to cut the promo, all you hear is people saying Uzi, or they're chanting Sami.
Uzi, Sami, and over and over again.
Exactly.
And
Roman kind of got fed up.
And you know, guys, I'm not gonna lie. You know, if you are a huge star and you know all the attention needs to be on you, everything that you've been doing,
then you need to do something about it.
You need to do something about it. So accordingly, of course, we had to do this. But first, let's take you back to, before December 30th. Remember, guys, that KO issue Roman was talking about. I got a solution to that. Me and you, Sami, we're going to team up for the first time and take on Kevin Owens and a mystery partner of his. Well, as you guys know, out of nowhere, who surprised us out of nowhere, out of the blue before Christmas? John Cena. Kevin Owens contacts John Cena out of the blue for this match.
But this is the craziest thing. Man, everybody, all these rumors running around that Roman lost his streak. No, he didn't. Sami's the one that got pinned.
Literally after Roman had to say, some people say we lost. Hey, people say that we lost. But, I had to confirm to everybody. I didn't lose.
He did.
And so, I don't know why in the world, people keep coming to me and be like, you want to be the tribal chief?
Man, I have to say it. Ever since the spotlight has been on Sami, it has drawn Roman crazy. This is like the second time Roman has lashed out on Sami. And I think Monday we may end up seeing in Tribal Court. Monday we may end up seeing something we never thought would happen.
Every time. Because you always think, you want to beat me. That is basically it. You want to run the bloodline. You want to do this. You want to call your shot. Sami, you don't call nothing around here.
No, you do not call the shot, Sami, because you're not the head of the table.
You stay in your place and you do what the honorary Usos do, and that's basically listen and just listen. Just listen.
Exactly.
For the first time in your life, Sami, think about this.
Exactly. Because now all of your mistakes has landed you in tribal court.
When the hell do we ever get tribal court?
We never heard of tribal court a day in my life.
Tribal court. This has gotten so bad. So you mean to tell me after last night, after the situation that we had last night in this contract signing, it all comes down
to tribal court.
To tribal court.
So it got us thinking, what awaits Sami in tribal court?
What awaits Sami Zayn in tribal court?
Because I'm not going to lie to y'all. I kind of feel like an ass whipping is coming in tribal court.
I feel like...
No offense.
I feel like there's more than that's going to happen in tribal court. I feel like there's going to be more corporal punishment in this situation.
And you know something? And from what I can see also, I don't think Roman just going to throw him out. He going to throw him out. He going to punish him.
He's going to punish him. I think we might even have the damn match. I think we might end up having a handicap match, a bloodline handicap match. Where the whole bloodline literally face Sami. Sami, you can beat the whole family.
But Sami, look at this. If it's a handicap match, Sami has no one in his corner.
No one in his corner.
Including Kevin. Kevin, you broke all ties with Kevin.
You broke all ties with Kevin. You said, Kevin, I don't like you.
You said you got family.
I don't want no part of you no more at all. That is what you said. Well, Sami, I think you need Kevin. I think you need some friends.
You need some friends because tribal court is not going to look good for you.
Then the main thing is we're having tribal court on Raw 30.
Who
in the world is going to basically support Sami? Who's going to come out and basically...
no one is going to support Sami.
One.
Besides the fans. Besides the WWE Universe.
Besides the WWE Universe. Besides us. Yeah. The fans. Us.
But we know wrong is wrong. And Sami, you have been doing things wrong. You've been going by things wrong.
Right is right. Wrong is wrong. Sami, you've been going things the wrong way. You've been doing things the wrong way. You don't call your shots in a group like this. Sami, This is a top dog type of thing, man. Come on.
Man, and then this is the crazy thing. They're family. These ain't no ordinary people WWE just gonna throw together.
No, it's not.
These are family.
This is family. This is a slumdog millionaire type of family that literally does everything they can to protect one another.
To protect the legacy.
To protect the legacy, protect the bloodline. That's why they always say, I'm here to protect the bloodline. I'm doing this for the bloodline.
But Sami, why can't you do it? Due to the fact that you couldn't do it. It done landed you in tribal court.
Tribal court, literally. I would have never thought in a million years, I would have never thought just right now, that I would hear Roman tell Sami to get out of the room.
Exactly.
Just get out.
Man, and y'all notice, every time Roman is calm, something's gonna pop.
But the crazy part about it, if you go back to basically what Paul Heyman said, when he went back and actually had to go get Sami and said, your tribal chief wants to speak to you.
Man, Sami, the way Sami looked like he didn't even want to get up off the
box.
No,
he did not.
He didn't want to get up.
And then the fact that Roman actually broke down and actually said, I get it. You're just like me. You're a perfectionist. You want things to be perfect or whatever. That kind of got me wondering now at the moment. Is he being too much like damn Roman? Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. It's like you're trying to be control. You trying to take over. This ain't about you. It was never about you, Sami. It's not about you.
It was never about you. And it kind of shows you're being too much like Roman.
You trying to take over.
You're trying to take over. You want to do this. You want to do that. And let me tell you guys something. Literally, if you watched when he basically tried to do this and reach out and fist
Roman.
Roman literally was just looked at him and was like,
walked away.
Man. And you can kind of see that's why Sami said things in the parking lot were kind of frosty. Frosty. You say frosty. I say everything is tension.
Mm-hmm.
So much tension.
It's too much and it's crazy. But y'all want to know something? Tribal court. I never thought I had to say the word tribal court. But all I know is tribal court for Sami Monday, the honorary Usos is not going good.
We're known for acknowledgement ceremony.
Yeah, we was looking for not tribal court. I said, Sami Zayn, I feel an ass whooping is coming.
I feel that you're either guilty or you're not guilty or
you're
innocent.
But whether you guilty or innocent, our ass whooping gonna come with it too.
It sure is. And by the way, you know it's gonna come because you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
There's gonna be corporal punishment behind this.
Man, you think have you watched past clips? Look how he did Jay. Whether Jay was his cousin or not.
There was always corporal punishment in the family.
That was consequences.
And now in this case, yes, folks, we're about to get it. On Monday,
Raw 30.
we will get, for the first time ever, tribal court.
Tribal court. I hate to say it, but Sami, consequences.
The state of the bloodline versus Sami Zayn. I would have never thought we had to say this live on a live video. But yes, the state of the bloodline versus Sami Zayn. And Roman is the judge.
This is actually gonna be funny because now things are finna get a little bit different with the bloodline. We know Jay got with the handshake. You got Jimmy with the handshake. Solo don't do that shit. No offense. Things are finna change with Jimmy now and Jay. So we may not see these little goofy smiling Usos.
There will not be any more goofy smiling Usos. This will be a very serious matter because now we're about to determine, do we keep this dude in or do we kick him out?
Exactly. Like, this is the point where this is to the breaking point. This is Roman's breaking point. Do he keep Sami in and do he keep him in and just punish him? Or do he kick him out because he's causing too much attention?
Find all that out and more this Monday.
On Raw 30.
On Raw 30. Dirty 30, baby. Dirty 30, baby. Dirty 30, baby. Raw 30 this Monday. And don't forget Tribal Court. The Legends will be in the house too as well.
And The Undertaker.
And The Undertaker. We got two main championship matches on Monday. Don't forget Becky, the man, will come around and will face Bayley inside of a steel cage as well. Don't you ever forget that too as well.
And you got Theory.
And then you got Austin Theory will face the almighty Bobby Lashley this Monday at Raw 30 for the WWE United States Championship. And all that and more. Y'all tune in.
But I'm gonna be tuned in for Raw 30. I'm also gonna be tuned in for the Tribal Court.
Of course.
Because I gotta see what's finna happen in the Tribal Court. Like I said, consequences, punishment, ass whoopings.
And this is justified by this. He either leaves out of here or one, or we will kick him out and he will still and always forever will be a two. And that is how it ends. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.